Hello, I have the Zyber VR table tennis accessory for the Quest 2 controllers to show you. Zyber VR recently contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing some of their accessories, and of course I did jump at the opportunity. So I wanted to show you this one first, as this is the one that intrigued me the most really. I wondered if an accessory like this would be worthwhile, as some can be gimmicky, and I will tell you straight off, actually I really do enjoy using this. I think it does work. So we have one fitted to my left controller here. So it's one size fits all, and let me just show you that. You can see it is the same bracket, exactly the same, so you can fit either your left or the right hand controller into the same frame. When you buy it, you have a choice of the red or the blue, so you don't get both together. It is a single accessory, so just so you need to know that as well. It does fit in there very firmly, and the way it works with the left-hand controller here, of course, as you can see there, you can see the ring for the sensors is facing me, so there's never any loss of occlusion, there's no problems, it works absolutely fine. The other thing you do need to know is this only works with 11 table tennis, because of course, one thing to think about here is the default setting for a paddle in the game is you hold it like that, the paddle is in that direction going away from you, which obviously here means the paddle is going to be facing in that direction, so that's not usable. In 11 table tennis you can go to the paddle settings and you can change the angle to whatever you want, so it's easy to do, and then you save it and you can just keep it as a custom setting, and you can easily flip between your custom setting and the regular one, so it's easily done, so it's not a hassle to do. The frame holds the controller in place really solidly, so it feels really good. There's no wobble, there's no play, it's absolutely fine. It feels quite good. Certainly it does feel heavier than when the controller's in your hands because the weight is further out, so it is something that's noticeable. You do need to get used to that. Let me just fit this one, let me just show you how this works. So you open the frame, and it only goes in one direction with either controller. If you try to put it in an awkward way, it just simply won't line up, so all you need to do is rotate it and it simply slips into place like so. So yeah, very simple, and then just clip it closed and nice and solid. One thing I will say actually, and the reason why this works so well is, let me just take this out of the frame again, just to kind of demonstrate what I mean, is when you're using the controller for your as your paddle effectively, and your bat, obviously your movement you have is restricted by the handle here, so you're using a lot of rotation of your wrist, which I think works okay with the game. I don't really have a problem there, but it's certainly not as natural as using a paddle where you have this movement as well. So you're doing less rotation of your wrist and you're doing more hand movements here. And I'd say it does make a difference. I think it really does. There was times when I was striking the ball, especially the wide shots, the difficult ones to get, having it like this with the paddle here, I was able to kind of reach out and kind of hook around them, and it made a difference. Whether or not over, like a sample of a game or a few games, whether or not I'll be better using this rather than that, I'd say it's kind of a close call. I don't think it's massively different, but there were times when I do feel that there were some shots where I found it difficult to strike the ball with the controller like this, was easier to strike with this because I just had more manipulation of the paddle. I think it does make a difference. I mean, it could be maybe like 10% of shots that I missed with this I would have hit with that. So not like huge, but enough where it justifies it's going to actually make a difference, and I think it does, and it does feel more natural. It feels like table tennis, and that's part of the appeal of an accessory like this, is it gives you greater immersion, it makes the game feel more realistic, and it certainly does. And I really do like playing that game with this accessory. I think it's worth it. It's not expensive, and it's certainly sturdy and holds it together very well. The balance as well is pretty good as well. So let me just show you that. Slightly, I mean, it's ever so slightly biased to the battery side, but on the whole, it's pretty good. So it holds up quite well. It doesn't feel like it's like it's a weird kind of weight, even though it looks like there's more mass there. It actually feels pretty well balanced, so that's good as well. So overall, I think it's actually a really nice accessory, and if you really enjoy your table tennis, if you play 11 table tennis, then I would say, yeah, I can recommend this as an accessory. I think it works really well. There's no chance of kind of dropping it either. I found it's fine because the way you grip it, like a real table tennis paddle, is your hands, your fingers are there, so you're holding it there all the time, and it feels very comfortable, it feels secure. So I never felt there was any kind of risk of dropping this at all. It felt really good. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And there you go, one last look at this, guys. The Zyber VR table tennis accessory for the Quest 2 controller. Really nice. Cheers, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.